Good morning, Rain. This is amazing work you've done in Photoshop. I know it took you a lot of time. And we've got a good place to start from here. I want to kind of show you what I have figured out. Photoshop versus rendering something on the web, or there's some work to do to make it work. So what I've done is first of all, on the hover effects, I can do some hover effects. Can't quite do what you're looking for, but I think you'll like what we can do. So let's switch over to a work in progress. I've built a test page here. I didn't bring in all the graphics here, obviously, but I'm mainly working with this area here at the bottom. The first thing we need to do is address the size of these buttons. They've all got to be the same size. As you can see here, I just can't make it work with various widths. They've all got to be exactly the same width and height. So for demonstration purposes, I just made multiple copies of the publications button. The other limitation is I can only have 4 columns. So I went through and picked the most logical 8, in my opinion. Looking back at the Photoshop screen, I'm thinking that Music Conservatory could be over here, and this was search, but I can make a search thing very simply and put it in here. It's just a little simple window with a hourglass or a magnifying glass. Search isn't practical unless you've got a lot of words on the page, so let's think about that going forward, because search is really looking for words. It's not looking for anything else. Now we can use image captions, etc., but search is something we can add at any time when it makes sense. So back to the demo. What I located in the WordPress repository was an effect from a company called Wow that writes a JavaScript to make images and words even do things. And these are the options that I have. And I just simply go in the back office, pick the one that I want to use, click on that, and I copy the JavaScript code into my clipboard. Then I go over here to the image that I want to change in the edit mode. Click here, and I go down to HTML attributes, and I just paste whatever's in the clipboard into that spot, and I didn't want to change it right now. So I was just kind of walk through the appearance of these and see if you like them and which one you like best, because I think we should do the same effect on all buttons. I can't name them out loud as I go through this, but I'll have a record of what they are. There's one. There's one. There's one. Notice it's just curling down the corner of the page, kind of subtle. That's pretty dramatic. That's a skew of some kind. It's a little bounce. Something else. And this one keeps bouncing while they're hovering. I think that's pretty evocative to a click. So I love where you're going with this, and let's keep compromising and working together. And your first assignment is to pick your top 8 buttons that you want and make them all the same size as far as the dimensions of the textured button in the background, and then same font size in the middle. So in some cases the word looks smaller on the button because it's a smaller word. Peace out, brother. See you soon.